No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.
It's Rachel Platten in the Fight Song on your variety station, KG95. It's Rob Powers. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for having us on. Our man, our blogger, our food guy, it's Jesse Sneller.
What's going on, brother?
Fat Boy Food Blogging. What's going on, man?
Yeah, you know what? Just try to get through the week, you?
Enjoying this cooler weather.
Oh, God, it's so nice, isn't it?
I am tired of sweating in areas that we shouldn't just sweat in as much as we were sweating.
I agree. Especially when you're built like me. There are too many cracks and crevices, so yeah, I get you.
I'm not 24 and I don't look like it either, so.
Yeah, right. 24, my butt.
That's what I say. I'm not 24 anymore.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, I'll tell you what. When it comes to food, if you guys are looking to get hooked up or at least find some great places, Jesse Sneller, the Fat Boy Food Blog, Facebook, look it up because you're out there hitting the street.
Yep, I am. We just travel around Northwest Iowa, checking out different places to eat. I'm looking for the small town eateries, the places that have been around for 100 years, the places that have been around for 2 years. Just basically places that people haven't heard about or maybe have forgotten about. So that's what the wife and I do. We just kind of hop all over Northwest Iowa and do that.
Well, and the one thing I want to do is I want to compliment you on the fact that not every post is a love fest.
Correct.
And that's what I love about it. I mean, hey. Food can be great somewhere 9 out of 10 times, but if you get caught that one time,
right?
And it's no disrespect to the food eatery because it happens, right?
Right. So
but at least you're talking about what the realness of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as honest as I possibly can. And the disadvantage that I've got now versus when I started this blog 3 years ago is people are starting to recognize me. Sure. When I walk into a place, they're like, "Oh, hey, he's
got a wig on with a mustache."
Yeah, I need to do the Gordon Ramsay, put on
undercover boss.
Yeah, so sometimes a lot of people they see me walk in and all of a sudden you see the host or the server go back to the kitchen and be like, hey, he's here.
Sure.
So when I first started the blog, I mean, nobody knew who I was. And I'm not saying that, I'm, Michael Jackson, I'm the most recognized person in the world. But on the same token, people are starting to recognize, me by face, by name or whatever. And so sometimes I get service that maybe everybody knows Rob Powers too. I mean, well,
yeah.
But, it
depends on where I am.
Right. But, if Joe Schmo down the street walks in, sometimes I get different service than Joe Schmo that walks in off the street. And that's unfortunate, but
but that's a good thing. I mean, so there are issues, but the thing is you're in the region, you're in the area, and if somebody listening right now is looking for a nice spot to eat, take their family. That's what we have you come on each week to talk about.
So just this past week, the wife and I, we headed over to Remsen to the Golden Pheasant. Mm-hmm. Have you ever eaten at the Golden Pheasant?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been, and you know what? That's the way it is for most people. But the Golden Pheasant's been around for 60, 70 years.
Yeah,
it's been around forever, and it's gone through ownership changes and things of that nature. But and it kind of goes through a roller coaster. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Fortunately, right now it's up. We went there, and I had a prime rib. The wife had a filet, but the thing that really gets me going with the Golden Pheasant over in Remsen is their salad bar. Mm-hmm. And I know you're a big fan of salad bars. The issue is when you talk about a salad bar, do we talk about an Iowan salad bar or do we talk about a West Coast salad bar? What I mean by that is if you go to California and you ask, hey, how good is their salad? They're talking about lettuce and, a homemade vinaigrette.
Yeah.
In Iowa, we're talking about mayonnaise-based noodle dishes when we talk about that's an Iowa salad. But at the Golden Pheasant, they still use the exact same recipes they were using 60 years ago. Some old granny back, in the 1950s, that'd be 70 years ago, came up with these recipes, and they're all homemade. The kicker for me over the Golden Pheasant, if this isn't Iowan, I don't know what is. They have a pickled sauerkraut that I could literally eat an entire plate of. It is absolutely delicious.
See, and I'm always looking for the pickled herring.
See, and now that's one thing. I always base a salad bar based on if they have pickled herring or not.
Right.
Golden Pheasant does not, but they have pickled sauerkraut. And if you've never had pickled sauerkraut, you got to check it out.
Well, there you go.
So, but, I've got a funny story to tell you, speaking of Iowa. So, of course, as you know, as most people know, I am the GM at Peace Pizza House out in the Dakota Dunes, right? We had a family that came in from England. They just moved here. They've been in the States for 4 days. Mm-hmm. And they decided, their kids are going to go to Dakota Valley. They decided to pop into Pease. And my server got to serve them their very first taste of ranch dressing.
Oh, wow. Did you get their faces
You know
on
what?
video?
I literally stood there just like stared at them. I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
But no, that was pretty funny. And they were, kind of mixed feelings about it. Obviously they have different cuisine over in England than we do here in Iowa. But the other thing is you always ask me, what to do with the kiddos this weekend. Well, what I'm going to tell you to do is they're actually going to come back out because they also have never seen bull riding.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, we have the PBR event down at the Tyson Event Center next weekend. But Tuesday night at Pease Pizza House, we kind of coincided with the Tyson Event Center. They're going to do VIP giveaways with tickets and whatnot. And we're actually going to have a mechanical bull at Pease. It's not going to cost you a dime to ride it. Just come out. We're going to have happy hour specials, drink specials, and so forth. And we're just going to have a good time riding a bull out at Pease. So I'm waiting to see how these Englishmen do on a bull. Because the kid, he's probably 10 or 11. He is so excited. He's like, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to beat everybody on this bull.
I'm afraid if I come out, man, I'm going to get injured somehow on a riding bull.
I have a horrible English accent.
Yeah, that didn't sound right.
Yeah, you can picture this little 10-year-old kid. He's like, I'm going to beat everybody. So
you didn't do him any justice.
No, I didn't. Yep. So yeah, like I said, good salad bar, 60-year-old recipes over at the Golden Pheasant. If you want to continue the Iowa tradition, come out to Pease, get some ranch dressing, and ride a bull.
There you go. Check it out. That's all Tuesday night, and then of course bull riding in town. Tyson next Friday and Saturday. Hey, as always, you can check you out your food blog, and it's the Fat Boy Food Blog on Facebook all the time. They can check that out, man. Thanks for coming in.
Anytime they want. You bet. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.